你好，祝你有美好的一天。这就是频道 Celebrity News Today 247。这是今天的新闻。
In the same frame as Xiao Zhan, like two dimensions. Jade Bone Remote Ren Min was vomited again. Xiao Zhan, 2 years ago, after 2 years of watching and acting, he calmly controlled the field and brought newcomers in the same frame as Xiao Zhan, like two dimensions. Jade Bone Remote Ren Min was vomited again. He is in the same frame as Xiao Zhan, like two dimensions. Jade Bone Remote Ren Min was vomited again by virtue of the original work. The popularity of Juyan and the popularity of the hero Xiao Zhan, the Shensha drama Jade Bone Yao has been a highly anticipated drama since the beginning of filming, and even now it has a tendency to become popular before it is broadcast. When it comes to fairy tales, most of the audience's first thoughts are handsome men and beauties and fairy spirits. Needless to say, Xiao Zhan, the male protagonist of Jade Bone Yao, appeared in the trailer as Wen Runruyu, the beauty of Yu Shulin Feng. But the female director Min, however, had different opinions. This is Ren Min in the trailer for Jade Bone Remote taken by the audience. To be fair, these two screenshots, if you don't add special effects, you will never see that it is a fairy drama. In the trailer, Ren Min's appearance and temperament style are more like orthodox martial arts dramas, or serious dramas of bitter and deep hatred. In short, it is not like a fairy show. Even the modern outfits of her and Xiao Zhan are both evaluated, they are in the same frame as Xiao Zhan, like two dimensions. Although exaggerated, as an actor, Xiao Zhan and Ren Min indeed have completely different actor temperaments. Take this same framed photo as an example. Ren Min is more like a family drama heroine, while Xiao Zhan is an exquisite star fan. This difference caused Ren Min to get a lot of complaints after the first trailer of Jade Bone Remote was released. As shown in the picture, after the Jade Bone Remote trailer was released, a film and television Big V specially opened a post to complain about Ren Min's face value, saying that her face is low in idol drama. The netizens in the comment area were even more fierce and even personally attacked. Some netizens say that Xiao Zhan is uniquely beautiful, and Ren Min's painting style is different, and some netizens directly say Ren Minku. This time, it was not the first time Ren Min was ridiculed. As early as Jade Bone Yao came out of the makeup photo, Ren Min's style, appearance, and temperament have all been complained to a certain extent. To tell the truth, say Ren Minku, that wouldn't be enough. After all, it is not bad to be able to hold the face of the big screen. After all, she is also a fresh and recognizable beauty. However, it is really not suitable for Shensha drama. Take Ren Min. These two fashion blockbusters for example, her cheekbones are very high, and the whole person appears to be individual and recognizable. It is very suitable for acting in literary and artistic films, especially those who are stubborn and unwilling to admit defeat. But acting in a fairy tale drama will let the audience play out from the appearance. Especially when Ren Min and Xiao Zhan appeared in the same trailer, this unsuitability is even more obvious. As you can see, the beauty of Xiao Zhan is in tears, and the whole person is fresh and immortal. At first glance, the modeling style is a fairy, Xia opera. However, if the plot of Jade Bone Remote and Ren Min's acting skills are too brilliant, it should be able to dilute the discomfort in the image, just like Zhao Yuding in 3 Lives 3 Worlds 10 Miles of Peach Blossoms. Therefore, although this Jade Bone Remote has its points, it is also worth looking forward to. So after the trailer of Jade Bone Remote, the female director Min was complained about again. How do you comment? For Xiao Zhan's partner Ren Min's Jade Bone Remote, what are your current expectations? The picture comes from the internet. Xiao Zhan, 2 years ago, after 2 years of watching and acting, he calmly controlled the field and brought newcomers. Welcome to the Quanwan text. The topic of this article, Xiao Zhan will appear on the Tencent China Merchants Association TV drama again. 2 years ago, I watched and acted 2 years ago. After 2 years, I feel free to control the field and bring newcomers. I hope you like it. Yesterday, Tencent Video held the Merchants Association after the gathering ceremony, a lot of goose dramas attracting investment. Then the lead actor was invited to come on stage to recommend his own work, and the funder will refer to the selection. Xiao Zhan once again attended Tencent Video's big drama investment conference. At the 19th meeting, Xiao Zhan was on fire. Related parties facilitated the cooperation between Yang Zi and Xiao Zhan to film the TV series The Rest of My Life. Please advise. You know, the original heroine of The Rest of My Life, Please Advise Me is likely to be Chen Yuqi or Song Zor. Yang Zi tried to play the two cities of mirrors, but the drama they made was the opposite, with a high probability of internal replacement. The hottest young male and female actors in 19 years should be Xiao Zhan and Yang Zi. Therefore, it is understandable that the relevant parties are optimistic about the appearance and popularity of the two in making sweet dramas. After all, Please Advise for the Rest of Your Life, even if it has been delayed for a year, its competitiveness is still not weak in the market today. Xiao Zhan went to the China Merchants Association at that time, and Yang Zi only recorded one video. Then Xiao Zhan would just be popular and he had no experience in big occasions, so he was obediently taken by the vice president of Tencent Video. He will say whatever the other party Q has. One detail is that Xiao Zhan answered a question casually at first with a smile, but subconsciously looked back at the vice president next to him. Seriously, he continued. The vice president of Goose didn't want to mess up the scene or was unhappy, so he brought Xiao Zhan to attract more investment to Please Advise for the Rest of My Life, and he kept smiling and praised Xiao Zhan all kinds of praise. He touched his arm muscles and praised his 360-degree handsomeness without dead ends, and then said to everyone in the audience, "Put more money." Xiao Zhan smiled politely and shyly, recognizing his gaze and light. Look up. Xiao Zhan, who had just gotten hot in 19 years, was also nervous in front of capital, so much so that he could be so nervous that he could say that a person's life is short was flawed, and he was slightly overwhelmed. He was led to speak. In addition to being handsome, there is really no other bright spot. At that time, Xiao Zhan might not have the confidence in the fire. He may also be unfamiliar with the senior executives of the Goose Factory. Or he has not experienced many big scenes. So it seems to be conscientious and act with a wink. But now, it's different. 2 years later, Xiao Zhan attended the China Merchants Conference again. This time he led Ren Min. The little girl took his arm to the stage. Self-introductions are shy and stage fright. One detail that caught the attention of netizens was that Xiao Zhan said that let Ren Min talk about Ren Min first, and Xiao Zhan said he said Ren Min first and nodded obediently. In short, just listen to Xiao Zhan's words and let him take the process. Of course, Xiao Zhan did take care of her. At first, the gentlemanly lady asked her to speak first, but it turned out that she was nervous about stage fright, and then he asked her for the next question. We'll watch her, listen to her talk and give her encouragement. In addition, Xiao Zhan held up the props of the character on the stage, and then the audience exclaimed. Next to him, the vice president Q held his umbrella again. Xiao Zhan clearly and directly refused. There is only one chance. Then Jeff said to the following media, there is no way. Yes, he is comfortable enough, and he can control the field and bring newcomers. Xiao Zhan, after all, is no longer a newcomer. He has grown up with experience after all. Hope the future stars are bright. What do you think? Welcome to comment.